reactions. What's the topic today? Look, you never know. It's DeeDeesReactions, real life reviews with a real one for show.
Good afternoon. So it's been brought to my attention that a lot of you don't know that y'all are simps. I could tell by the way that y'all are writing so many paragraphs in my comments. I'm not reading that SSN, not Social Security, you super simp. Dun, da, da, da. Yeah, that's y'all. But I'm going to get into it a little bit. I'm going to make y'all day a little bit worse to show y'all why you f***ing the game up. It's like, oh, I'm a simp because I want to fill up a girl's fridge I like. Yeah, you're a simp. I'm going to tell you why. That same girl whose fridge you trying to fill up just had her mouth filled up with. And to make matters even worse, stupid dumb, the that filled her mouth up with didn't fill up her fridge, didn't fill her passport up with some stamps, didn't even fill her stomach up with some food. Y'all make 2s and 3s feel like they 10s, and y'all make feel like they're pure when y'all do that stupid shit. These out here for free, and here you come along trying to make feel higher than what they are. I want to fill up fridges when really y'all filling up egos for real. Be whack. And then they come around real with all that, oh, I just with that do. We seen the T-app. No, you don't. You with that got doodle stains in their pants. We seen all them dirty y'all was posting. Cut this shit. You simp don't know that y'all are simps because y'all don't got friends around. Y'all was raised by single mothers. Y'all don't have no riz. Y'all don't know how to talk to. Y'all don't play for the Memphis Grizzlies. Look at you trying to fill up her fridge and the probably never gonna link you. She using you because she's giving a nigga she like for free. Stupid. And that's why y'all sitting always end up on the news for choking a bitch out because you spend all this money on her and she don't give you no. Y'all be tight. That's why y'all be up here getting choked the fuck out. Have a blessed day, dry, empty wallet.
Listen, I don't mean to laugh. But now, come on now. She got a point. This is why so many women are used to men doing these things. And this is why a lot of these women talk the way they talk and why they move the way they move, because somebody, some unsuspecting guy has made them feel special and made them think that they're worth more, that, you know, you should be asking for all these things because somebody has a cater to them in some way. You know what I mean? And this is why these women think, you know, feel entitled. They feel entitled because maybe one dude or two dudes and, you know, did more than he should have been doing for her. And that's the most she's ever had. And now she expects every man to do the same, when normally that's not what she does. And like she put it in the most vulgar way. But when you think about it, it's what it is. This is why partly why a lot of these women think this way. You know, there are some men who have simped and catered to these women, and these women didn't deserve it because they were giving it up free to whoever they wanted to. And then you came along and you looked at her as something special, and she didn't even see herself that way. And that's the thing. And I don't blame men for, you know what I'm saying, for like looking at women as something special, because I know that's what they were taught. A lot of men were, you know, woman is this, and you should cater to a woman, or you should do things for women. That they were taught that. So that's what men were only doing, what they, you know, looking at women as a prize, as you know, as women are special because they're women. But a lot of these women are not special. That's the thing. And you got to think about it. You got to know how to distinguish the difference between the women that are the prize and the women that are not, the women that are worth something and the women that are not. And I know a lot of these women can be chameleons. They could make you believe that they're all of these things when they're not. And so this is why that whole idea of catering to a woman and, you know, doing the most for her and treating her like she's special and rolling out the red carpet and all that. The reason that doesn't work is because a lot of these women aren't what you think they are. And I think men get it now. Men get it. A lot of these women don't have that type of respect and admiration for themselves. And the thing about it, you have to look at a woman and how she treats herself and how she presents herself. Is she's a respectable young lady, or is she's a thought in the streets? Because the women who respect themselves, they carry themselves a certain way. The women who are really basically, you know, for the streets, that's a look right there as well. And when you meet a woman and you talk to her, this is how you begin to unravel what type of woman she's really about. Think about the things that she says. What is her focus? What is she focused on? What are her morals and values? What are the things that she talk about? How does she move? You can have a quick conversation with these women and you could tell exactly what they're all about. But what happens is a lot of men are looking for sex. They want sex from these women. They're not really paying attention to all of that because all they see is they need some loving, and they're willing to do whatever they need to do in order to get that. And like she said, though, in many cases, these women end up finessing some of these unsuspecting guys out of their money, but they still don't end up giving them the goods. And this is why some men are frustrated. It's because they don't even get it out of them, and you just spend all this money and now you're mad about it, as opposed to looking at her for what she is and what she's asking for and her entitlements and all of this stuff, and ignoring that and moving on. A lot of these men are holding out and doing the most, thinking that they're going to get, some loving at the end. And then when they don't, I would be mad too. You know what I'm saying? So to avoid that, stop being blinded by the beauty and the booty. Stop thinking that because she sound good and she look good, that she is good, and look at her for what she actually is. And see, the thing about the manosphere, the red pill and all this stuff is that a lot of these men have grown accustomed to the nature of women. And it's scary for women, because women know, hey, now that these men are accustomed to your nature and what you're doing, y'all can't just finesse them like y'all used to. You can't just talk a good game and it just starts spilling, coming out of their wallets and giving you all their money. No, they're looking at you a little bit deeper, and they're asking more questions, and they're realizing certain things about you, and they're moving on. So these women can't just finesse these men so easily, And I'm pretty sure that some women somewhere are still finessing somebody. I'm just saying. But it's not like it used to be, because men realize that, hey, you making me pay for all of this when, Bookie, Ray Ray, and everybody else ain't got to pay nothing. That you're just giving it over to them however you want, busting it open, and they don't have to do anything. But so why do I have to come out of my pocket and give you all this with the hopes of getting some? And it's still not a guarantee that you're going to get it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Hey, if you've been giving it out to all of them, why I gotta pay for it? Why am I different? Why can't I just get it when all of them are getting it? Why I gotta pay and do all this courting and do all this stuff when you giving it to everybody? So once again, what do y'all think about what she had to say? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? Do y'all agree with what she's saying? Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts on this one, because she came in hot. She was like, come on, these simpish men are messing up the game. Y'all doing too much, making these women think they're more than what they are. And now they out here requesting the world and more from all men when they really don't, they really don't qualify. And we see that happening, and I want to know if y'all think this is true, because honestly, I ask myself that question. Why are these women, 400-pound women, and all these women out here thinking that a man should pay all their bills and do all this for them? Why are they thinking this? Why? Because some unsuspecting dude told them, girl, you everything, and girl, you so beautiful, and oh my God, you're this and that. Telling her what she wanted to hear to hype her head up so he can get some. Once he got some, he went on by this went on by this business, and then she left wondering why, but she still thinks she's everything that he told her. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Turn on your notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Chime in. I want to hear your thoughts on this one, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.